Welcome back to Willow Creek, and we're going to be working on the Spaulding house today. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter part today because I'm just working on the kitchen. So please keep that in mind, and I hope you enjoy what we're working on. I'm going to meet you in build mode in just a bit. All right, so here we are back in the very lovely dining room in the Spaulding house. And I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I've gotten out of the gallery because I really wanted to put some photographs around the house. So I've added this photograph. This frame is from the only CC pack that I want to be using in this build. It is the Nostalgia Living Stuff pack by the creator A Winged Llama. Link is in the description box as always when I'm using any kind of CC. And this, I just got some kind of rando photos. So this photo, it's like saying it's other people, but I want to pretend like it's the family. It's, them. Whenever Cassie was like a little baby, maybe this was like their first home or apartment or something. Then we have some older photos. Maybe this was, getting really fancy. This is maybe when Harold grew out his mustache for the first time. And we've just got some more photos. Maybe this was them on that same day doing some fancy stuff. Even though that looks like a different mustache, I'm still just going to pretend like it's Harold. And I want to pretend this is like Cassie. Yeah, like in the 80s or something. Yeah, that would be cool. And then we have this wedding photo. Maybe this was Cassie's wedding photo and, all the family is there. And maybe the grandparents were still alive back then or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's the son-in-law's grandparents or parents. I don't know. But we have lots and lots of family photos. Here's some more. I think this is Cassie when she graduated. Oh, and then this one. So there's some deepest lore that we haven't gone through, but I want to pretend this is Cookie and the oldest sister. We haven't really heard about her yet. If you are following, you will know that on the apartments, the newer apartment series that I've started, the landladies that own those two apartments, those sisters, are also Cookie's sisters. So there were 4 sisters in that family altogether, and this dark-haired lady being, I can't go any further than that, being the oldest sister. And there was a tragic accident, which I haven't talked about yet, but I would feel like maybe Cookie was very, very close to her oldest sister, and maybe they were just a few years apart and they were very close. So yeah. And then of course there's Harold and Cassie when she was a kid. So anyway, we're going to be working on this kitchen today. Now, what I have is I've chosen everything as always, but I'm doing this in a way that is different from a normal galley kitchen that I would do. And I'm really hoping that this works out the way I want to. I haven't really put it all together, but we'll see. Normally, I would just do it in a big U shape and then just call it a day. But I'm actually gonna mix it up, and I kind of like how it's looking. So the color scheme and all of this that I've got, it is very 80s, 90s. It's more leaning to 90s. It's like this kind of cream-ish. I don't know. You'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with how it's going here. Let me turn the grid on. I never use these cabinets from Realm of Magic. That's what it is. I could not for the life of me think of what that was called. But yeah, from Realm of Magic, I really like these. I don't know. I don't normally use them because I feel like they're kind of ornate, but I feel like this is just the right amount of that 90s kind of tackiness. I couldn't find anything in all of the catalog that I've got that would be 90s enough. So I was just let's just sort of take it this direction. And I feel like it's turning out really well. So, yeah, I've got a couple of them in here too. So I'm going to put that guy there. And I don't know what this extra one was for, but I'm using this creamy colored range instead of the white, because it just kind of fits in with everything that I got. I like how I tricked myself with this here. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that so I don't keep doing that. And let's put some corner pieces on here and here. Actually, I might have some corner pieces. Let me double check that. Well, I sure do on this one. So what I'm gonna do, I wanna put the cooking utensils kind of close to the stove. So I've picked this one out in this like sunflower beigey kind of in blue color. I feel like the accent of this entire house is blue, and that just kind of carried over into the kitchen as well. But there's a lot less blue in the actual like fixtures and furnishings. So yeah, this is just going to be a lot of the original stuff. And I also have this bread box picked out. I feel like maybe at one point their daughter Cassandra, when she was like a kid or a teenager, maybe she painted this bread box for them. And yeah, Cookies just kept it, and that's what they've got for their bread box. So even though I'm using these Realm of Magic cabinets on the bottom, I'm using these Parenthood upper cabinets, and that's just because they do go with like what I was wanting. And let me get the corner piece here, because I had something kind of like rigged up in a certain way. And I want to make sure that I've got it the right way here. I think I've got like a side piece here, because I have a fridge that's going to be right next to this. It's like odd. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I already have those pieces picked out because they have appliances on them. I've got a mixer in that blue kind of swatch, and I've got I guess it's like a I almost said a power washer. This is not what a power washer looks like. A pressure cooker. And I have it also in this like icy blue. I was gonna do this, but I was like, it's a bit matchy. And I wanted it to kind of be like these things weren't bought together. They were kind of like separate. So maybe they were gifts, or one of them was a gift, and the person knows that they like blue, so that's what they did. I'm gonna put that bread box there. Our fridge is just this older looking one in the creamy swatch. So as you can see, I am just kind of fitting that where I can, but I did put this cake stand and this little enameled picture on the top as well, in the blue and white on that. I just feel like that would be a good place that she would have stuff. It just seems like stuff that Cookie would have in her house, you know? So, oh, I forgot. There is a range hood as well. Here it is. To me, when I chose this, I was like, oh, this looks so 90s, and I'm here for it. Because it has like this glass. Is this the right swatch? Yeah. And to me, like with all of that, it just looked so 90s with like the creamy colors. And I am here for it. I'm just gonna fit that right under there. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's put another corner piece. And I do believe that is all of the cabinetry on this side that I was going to do. Because I have, where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. I have a little shelf. Oh, maybe I can put a corner piece over here. I have a little shelf that I'm going to be using that I'm putting these little books on. Again, they're just kind of floating, but I felt that was kind of a nice touch. Like I said, I do feel like Cookie does like to cook and bake and whatever else. And also, Harold, remember, he was a candy maker. So maybe a lot of these types of things, they've got together and they kind of shared those things. But that's from that one, is it Backyard Stuff? Cool Kitchen. I have no idea. There was a backyard though, right? Like, wait. Yeah, there was just one called Backyard, but that's not from there. It's the Cool Kitchen one. I don't really use much from this, but like the things I do use, like these books or the popcorn maker, like they do come in handy. So, you know, sometimes you don't think that you're gonna like a pack or that it's not really worth it. But if you're a builder, like sometimes those things do come in clutch for ya. Sorry if you can hear, like there's like a weird noise outside. I'm not sure if my city has decided to have like a new emergency siren or something, because it's not like the one we had last year that we've had in the past years. I'm not sure what's going on. It just sounds really strange. And my husband started texting me like, do you hear that? Because he's upstairs working. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. But hopefully it'll pass. And hopefully you guys can't hear it. If it is like, if you can hear it, sorry. Hopefully it'll end soon. But I am actually putting this full cabinet above, And then I'm going to be putting just like, I just move that over a little bit because I think that's fine. Because I'm going to be, you'll see what I'm doing in a bit here. I think that should be enough room. I mean, that doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm thinking out loud here. Okay. So that's what we've got so far. And I think what I would like to do, because I want to keep this one completely empty, this cabinet, because I want to be able to prep stuff on here. Like I want to have them to be able to prep stuff. I did not pick out a dishwasher though. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of those because I think that's important. I feel like they would have a dishwasher for sure. So I can't see Cookie washing dishes by hand. Like I just don't think that would be something that she would be up for. So let's see what we've got. I think I'm going to go for this one. It looks very like modern, but maybe that's because it is. Maybe they got a new one. But it also, in my opinion, kind of matches in with the coffee maker. And you'll see in a bit because we also have a microwave that we're going to be putting in here. Then the next thing, this is where things are going to get weird. So, oh, actually, I think I had to put it out one more with the grid here. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting like a little peninsula, oddly enough. And that's where I'm going to be putting our microwave. And then, the weirdest part of all, I've got this little setup. So what I've done is I've taken a bar, like full-sized. It's a pretty normal trick if you're kind of used to the builder world. But I'm taking a normal-sized like bar size table, like the bar height table, and I'm gonna shrink it way down, and then basically I'm just fitting this to this counter so that the Sim can actually sit down here and act like there's something when there's not. So all of that is just to say that like this is going to be workable. They can actually sit and eat here. Hopefully I'll have enough room. I'm gonna have to play test this as I always say, but I think this should be fine. I also could just use a corner piece. Let's see if that would work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the corner piece on that because I think that is a little bit better. It just kind of gives me a little bit more room. I kind of want to put it to the side. It looks a little bit more realistic and I don't know, it gives it some flair. Anyway, moving on from that. And hopefully everything, oh, that's right. So what you don't see is that my game crashed. It didn't crash. It's been doing this weird thing today. It's like been completely fine. And I know it's probably just like EA app or something, but it's been like where it'll stop. It'll stop doing what it's supposed to do. And then it'll just like, I don't know. That's why I'm making this so short today. Cause like I'm running out of time. I can't just like keep rebuilding and rebuilding this kitchen over and over. Anyway, so you can see my frustration. I'm trying to act normal though, you know? Okay, so that is on there. And like I said, we have our little microwave here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to use this. I will play test though, because I am in love with this little house. I didn't realize that I was gonna love this house as much as I am. Okay, so then let's put some more cabinets over here. I think I'm just going to put this guy and then a normal one here. I'm gonna have to kind of jiggle that in a little bit. And maybe now that I have a little bit more room, I can put you that way. Yeah, these guys that are on top of the fridge, I had to put them up with the tool mods, so that's why I didn't wanna like do too much with that. It's a pain in the butt, as you may or may not know. Can I use a side piece on here? Well, that is the side piece. You would figure it would be like a little bit smaller. Can I do this? Why? Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. Okay, so now it's not cutting in. Everybody's happy. Everybody's looking like how they're supposed to look. Okay. Now, in this little empty space, I do have this guy, which I've never seen in my entire life, but I like him. I think he's really cute. I think this is from Jungle Adventures. Yeah, definitely. The Salvadorian kitchenware shelf. Hold on, my kitty is like beating up my chaise lounge over here. What the heck? Oh, he's got the zoomies. He's like running up and down the stairs. Hopefully he doesn't wake my daughter up from her nap. We're going to have some words, Mr. Peach, if that is the case. If I remember, I'll insert a little picture of Mr. Peach in the frame here. But anyway, yeah, this is the little extra bit of shelving that I wanted to put here. And you know what, guys? Guess who didn't forget to get a trash can? It's me. Actually, this is the one from that event, and I'm just doing it in this white swatch. I was thinking maybe either this one or this one, but I'm thinking this one. And to me, this doesn't look so... This looks more like a normal trash can. It doesn't look like it's going to be one of those electrified ones, even though it is, but I kind of like that it looks like it could just be like a flip top or like one that you just like push down and it kind of like... You know, like, I don't know, like something like that. So we're just putting that here in the corner. And I think that is it. I think I'm going to add maybe like a kitchen rug or something. But I think I'm liking that a lot. I don't want to put too much more clutter because I want them to be able to actually use this. And like I said, I will play test all of this. I feel like it maybe needs a little bit of something extra. Some of this is a little bit blank. Maybe I'll put some cuties here and there if I remember to, but let's try to at least find a little floor runner or rug for underfoot here. What do we think about this guy? I've sized him way down. He is from base game, the Brilliant Brocade. I think with the blue, I think it fits with what I'm wanting. For now, I'm going to leave it there like that because I think that's perfect. This is totally cookie. It's like, why we have this big old fancy rug in the kitchen? Well, because we want it there, you know? So with that, I think that is good for today. I'm going to leave it. I probably will add, like I said, a few more things. Probably look at the lighting situation because I don't want to keep those up there necessarily. But next time I want to work on the... I've been so... Like when I was thinking about the Spaulding house today, I was like, oh, I can't wait because I want to get the the hairdressing, like a salon area going. But I was like, but I promised I'd do the kitchen today. And the kitchen is taking way longer than I wanted it to because this is crashed twice, or this is like frozen up twice on me in the same way for some reason. It's some weird bug. I don't know. But yeah, next time we're definitely going to be working on the salon part of things and kind of making the entrance outside and possibly doing the salon bathroom as well, which I'm kind of excited for. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please leave me a like and a comment if you don't mind. Have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.